Have you ever wondered if your business could thrive without you at the helm every single day? Today, I'm sharing why trusting your team and stepping back could lead to real financial success. Let's dive in. Steve Jobs died many years ago, and Apple is still very successful. Why is that? Apple was not dependent on Steve Jobs' personal brand. Most of us know him because of Apple, right? But it was not dependent on Steve Jobs, so it was able to carry on without him. But would your business survive if you had an emergency and you had to step away for a month, for 2 weeks, even for a week? But you going online and telling people I have a product, please come and buy my product. Would it still survive? I remember somebody saying, I made $7 million last year to TikTok or Instagram or something, and this is how Beyonce needs to do it in order for her to be able to make Sacred a success. I was very confused because Beyonce is way past making $7 million, first of all. Second of all, social media is not the only way to market your business and be successful. Beyonce's personal brand doesn't have to be a part of her business brand in order for it to be successful. Do I think a business and personal brand should be separate from each other? Not always. It's a personal choice. So the thing is, the people who get in front of the camera and tell Beyonce how she needs to manage her business, they start social media in order to be free from working 24/7, right? They want to be away from the 9 to 5 because they have to clock in and work for somebody every day and they have to have a job. So when you become an influencer and you start your own business, but it's so centered around your influencer brand, you are still working that 9 to 5 and you still have a job. So here's some things that you can do to avoid being an employee at your own company. The first thing that you need to do is trust your team. If you can't trust your team, you'll forever be an employee. It doesn't matter if you own the business, you still have to be there 24/7 because you don't trust your people. For example, Sacred, that's a brand that she's building for generations. And honestly, besides not wanting to be an employee at your own company, there are many other reasons why you would want to separate your personal brand from your business brand. I'm going to use Sacred as an example again. It seems like Beyonce wants to build a generational brand. She doesn't want Sacred to be just Beyonce and die with her. When Beyonce is gone or when she retires, she still wants the brand to be around, probably for her kids and her grandkids or whatever. If Beyonce is the center of that brand, once Beyonce steps away from the brand, it will be very difficult for whoever takes over to sell that brand because it's so attached to Beyonce. I'll give another example. Kanye. Kanye had a very popular brand, right? And then everything happened with him and it was pretty much canceled. As soon as Kanye's brand crumbled, so did his business brand. Had Kanye created a brand that was not dependent on his personal brand, he would have been able to step away and Adidas would still have his brands thriving like it was before he had to step away from it. When I think of his brand, I think of something that everybody's trying to be part of the crowd of the cool kids. It was built around hype and FOMO. And that's why a lot of people were buying it. So once his personal brand started falling, nobody wanted to be a part of that crowd anymore. If his business brand was separate from his personal brand, leaders would have been able to easily transition and still continue having a thriving business without Kanye being the face of it. But because it was so attached to Kanye's brand, it made it so difficult for them to continue with the business without him promoting it and being around. Another reason is if you want to sell your business, and back to Sacred again. If you want to sell your brand in the future, but it depends so much on you, your personal brand, you're going to have to work harder to convince buyers that this brand can still survive without you being attached to it. Beyonce is letting Sacred speak for itself. It's been getting great reviews. It's been compared to some of the top brands in the industry. It's been used by professionals in their salons. And it's won about 11 awards so far. So it's speaking for itself. Like if she decides to, it's going to make it easier for her to sell the brand. If she wants to get investors involved, she can get a better deal from it because she can say, hey, my brand is really good. And this is what I've been able to do without you guys being involved and without me being the face of the brand. So this is a brand that can actually carry its own without my name, Beyonce, being attached to it. So those are some of the reasons why it's important to separate yourself from the business brand. And I know it can be difficult for people like us who are not known by anybody. I encourage you to use your personal brand to promote your business, but don't make it so much about you that your business brand can't carry without you being around or being around 24/7 or without your name attached to it. Don't make it to the point where people are just buying it because of your name. Focus on creating a good product that people actually like or providing a good service that people actually believe in and is actually working, so that without you even being front and center, it still operates. I've seen so many horror stories in the influencer business. Once they get canceled, their business gets canceled as well. It's a great short-term strategy, but if you're somebody who doesn't want to be involved 24/7, build systems that prevent you from having to clock in and still be an employee at your own company once you can do that. In Beyonce's case, and I get it, Beyonce has the budget, she has the money to where she doesn't have to be the face of the brand. She has her mom, she has Dr. Kari, she has Neil as the face of the brand. These people are experts in the field. They understand hair more than Beyonce does. They're able to come in front of us and teach us about hair. She's using those people to promote her brand. And there's influencers as well. She can afford that. I understand small business owners can't really afford influencers. I've worked with small business owners and I know how it is. That's why people tell influencers to be their own promoter. It does make sense. But as soon as you can, if you're trying to build a brand that lasts beyond you, you should start working on building systems that can ensure that it's carried on even after you die, even after you have an emergency, or whenever you want to pass it on to your kids. So instead of making fun of Beyonce, maybe you need to be paying attention to how she runs her businesses, because there's really nothing wrong with that. And especially if you want to travel and do whatever it is that you guys want to do. So let's say you became an influencer and that's how you started your businesses, or you became an influencer to be able to market your businesses. At this point, you're going to have to try to figure out how to shift from your personal brand to your business brand. Don't get it confused. I'm not saying you shouldn't have a personal brand. Everybody should have a personal brand. Beyonce has a personal brand, but she also has Sacred and Ivy Park. And what I'm saying is that your business brand should be the priority. Your personal identity shouldn't be driving your business brand. You can use your personal brand to market your business brand, but your business brand shouldn't depend on your personal brand. That's what I'm saying. The third thing I wanted to talk about is systems. This is crucial for anybody who's trying to achieve that financial independence and freedom. If you build systems that work for your business, you trust your team and they're able to handle stuff without you being around, you have enough time to do other things. Many people work for people that they've never even seen. They don't know what the CEO of their company looks like. They think, oh my God, all he does is be out on a golf course playing golf. No, he's out on a golf course networking, because he has built systems that allows him to be away from his job so he can go on a golf course and network with other people and get investors or get new customers or whatever it is that he's doing. They're not just out there having fun. They're out there for a reason. So if you build those systems and trust your employees and they're able to do work without you being around 24/7, without running to your office 24/7, now you are freed up to go out and network with people that you need to network in order to allow you to grow your business, even to go out and get more customers. Business needs to be scalable in order for you to survive without you. That needs to be your main goal if you don't want to be there 24/7 working for the rest of your life. Think about your vision. Where do you see your business in 5 to 10 years? Do you want to sell your business? Do you want to pass it down to somebody? What role do you want to play in your business? Do you want to come into work every day and be the manager of your business? Or do you want to show up 3 times a week, 4 times a week? Do you want to be the person who gets on a plane and travel for 3 days while somebody else is running your business, because you didn't have to be there on a Friday, because you have built that system where you can say, hey, I'm not coming in today. This person is managing today. What type of role do you want to play? That will help you decide how you want to manage your brand. This clarity will help you guide your strategy and help you decide if you want your business brand and personal brand to be intertwined or not. And I'll give another example of celebrities. I like to use celebrities because many of us are familiar with them, so it's easier for you to connect the dots. Celebrities can build business brands because they are successful. They can use their names to start a business, and it's suddenly everywhere and everybody's talking about it, everybody's buying from it. But once the celebrity brand dies, their business dies with them. That's why it's important to separate your personal brand from your business brand. Of course, automated systems and great hires are key for a business to survive if you're not going to be around 24/7. So make sure that you're hiring the right people and also get automated systems. Focus on these areas to ensure that your business runs smoothly, even when you have to take a break, if you have to take a week because somebody's sick or you are having a baby or whatever reason. Thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe.